Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be updating you on Aparajita. It is hot, I must tell you. This particular update is fire. I know what I'm talking about. This particular update is everything. It seems as if I was watching where Prachi exposed Ria's pregnancy. It was fire. Aparajita exposed Veer in front of Chhavi. This episode is a must watch. Veer was shocked. I was shocked. The way it happened. Oh my god. In case if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to click the like button. It will help this video a lot. You need to bring your popcorn and juice. Sit tight. Let's go. Veer comes to the mandap and thinks Aparajita and Akshay are locked there, so no one can stop me from marrying now. Akshay and Aparajita come there. Veer says it's time for my marriage, so call my bride. Aparajita says, you are right, it is time for the end. I will call the bride. She goes from there. Aparajita goes to the bride's room. She tells her that he will be exposed today. Aparajita, Disha and Akshay bring the bride to the mandap with a veil on. Veer smirks. Aparajita says she should take God's blessings first. She takes her from there and thinks I couldn't tell Akshay that it is not Ritika as the bride. Disha goes to Mohini and says, today my parents will do the ritual like a couple in front of your eyes. She leaves while Mohini foams in anger. She goes to Aparajita and says, don't you think of sitting down Kayadan with Akshay? Only I have the right with him. Aparajita says, why did you think I would do it with Akshay? You are the bride's mother, so you would do it. Mohini is confused. Aparajita says, what's the issues? If Veer is good for my daughter, then he should be good for your daughter too. Mohini panics and goes to the mandap. She thinks I can't create a scene. She looks at the bracelet and recognizes it as Nia's. Mohini sits beside the bride and whispers that I am here. We can leave silently. This Veer is not a good guy. He doesn't love Chhavi. He just wants to marry her because he wants to take revenge from Aparajita. He just wants to destroy Chhavi's life. Come with me, Nia. She is about to take off her veil, but Akshay stops her and says, let's do as the priest says. Mohini takes him aside and says, there is Nia as the bride there. Aparajita comes there and says the wedding is starting, so let's go. Akshay tells Mohini to not doubt anything. Mohini thinks she has to tell everything to Veer. She goes from there. Akshay tells Aparajita that Mohini was saying the bride is Nia. The priest calls him, so Aparajita tells him that I am doing all this to bring out Veer's truth. He nods and goes to the priest. Mohini messages Veer that Aparajita played the game. The bride is Nia and not Chhavi. Veer is shocked but doesn't react. He says, Nia. The bride turns to him. Aparajita goes to him and says, you look pale. I will fulfill my promise, so don't worry. Aparajita takes his phone and asks him to focus on his wedding. Veer is angry but can't do anything. The priest starts mantras. Aparajita tells him that you never liked me as your mother-in-law, so I thought I would choose someone else as your mother-in-law. Veer whispers to Nia that you don't know what kind of a man I am. Aparajita is my enemy, so don't take her side. I won't spare you. I am destroying her daughter's life to take revenge from Aparajita, so get up and leave. Tell them that Aparajita used you and made you sit here. Otherwise, I will go ahead with the marriage. Aparajita says, what are you whispering to her? So now asks Veer to focus on the wedding. Veer whispers to Nia that it is your last chance to get up and leave. The priest asks the mother to do Gat Badan. Aparajita starts doing it and says, I think Mohini should do it. like Nia is my daughter. Chhavi is her daughter too. She pulls Mohini and asks her to do their gat back then. Mohini says, I don't want to, and this wedding won't happen. Veer shouts, enough! I will do this marriage and end all this. Nobody can stop me. He grabs the bride and says, you want to sacrifice your life for Chhavi, right? Then I will marry you and destroy your life. This Aparajita should know that she did a mistake by sending Nia here. I won't spare you now. Mohini shouts, how dare you, Veer? Don't touch my Nia. You won't marry my Nia. Don't you dare come close to her. Akshay says, what are you saying? Mohini says, Aparajita made Nia sit in the mandap instead of Chhavi. She wants to give her Nia to this monster. This guy is a monster. Nia comes there and says, I am here, mom. Mohini is shocked and rushes to her. Veer is confused and says, this must be Ritika in the veil then. He takes a fire stick and threatens her. He says this must not be Aparajita's plan to bring Ritika here and replace Chhavi. Did you forget what I did with you? I should have killed you that day only. Akshay tries to stop him, but he shouts at him to stay back. The bride takes off the veil. Oh, this is happening. Oh my God. Please, you all should be attentive right now. Oh my God. The bride takes off the veil and it's Chhavi only. She throws away the fire stick and picks up a knife. She shouts that I heard everything. Veer says this is all a lie. Chhavi shouts at him to stay away from her. I am not a fool anymore. I didn't listen to my parents for you. I have heard everything. You did so bad with Ritika. I wish her mother was strong like my mother. She cries. So Aparajita pulls her and hugs her. Chhavi says, I am sorry for not listening to you. Aparajita says, I told you that I am always with you. Mohini thinks I have to protect myself now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.